Alright, what's up, guys? I am back. I am prepared to win. This week, we have our double downs. We have some tokens. I am prepared to throw it all on the line. Extra special is that by tomorrow, this will be over. 18 hours, 59 minutes. So not tomorrow at this time, but I guess that would actually equal the day after morning. Whatever. In 18 hours and 59 minutes, the Arcana vote will be over. And we'll be able to find out who wins. And I'm pretty excited about it myself. And yet again, I'm voting for Pudge, but Rubik is fine too. Both good heroes. Both are worthy of the Arcana. It looks like my sound is fantastic. We are prepared. So starting at 3,188. I'm still coughing. This cough's different though. I'm like all my allergies and stuff is gone. I'm just coughing right now. I wasn't coughing an hour ago. I probably won't be coughing, the whole stream. Much better. My nose is mostly clear, all that stuff. I think I just ate something that kind of irritated my throat. What are the chances, right? So, I'm feeling pretty good about today. I'm in a good mindset for Dota, which I'm happy about. I am ready to just do what I have to do. Not sure who I'm feeling like playing, though. It's really hard. There's also a broadcast going on with the International, so I know that a lot of people will not be joining us today. I can already see some of the people who would normally be here are going to be watching that, and that's fine. There's no issue with that. So I accept it, but I will still be here all the same, playing as I do. You're still watching Full Metal Alchemist? It's good stuff. I talk about anime so often with a certain group of people that I know in real life. Like, I don't even watch much anime anymore. Like, I've already watched, like, a good... Not even a good chunk, but a lot of the more popular animes. I haven't watched in forever, but I always end up talking about it. We'll always bring up DBZ, Naruto, I hate Naruto because it just turns out terrible, but all the same, we'll talk about it. And we all have our own opinions about how things should have gone versus how they actually went. And obviously, we're not all-knowing, so, our opinions are largely biased by our experience. But we'll always be like, if I made it, it would just be better overall. Everything would be better. So you get all those conversations. Like Naruto. Naruto would be better if you literally changed out all three main characters. That's how I feel anyway. Literally just scrap all three of them. Just make them side characters nobody cares about. That would make Naruto better as far as I'm concerned. But I know some people feel strongly about those characters. I'm okay with Sasuke, I guess. I just wish he was less whiny in the beginning. I don't like those characters. Brooding, dark characters who don't have a lot of substance to them near the beginning. What ability is that? I don't even know what ability that is. I literally don't know what that is. I'm like looking closer at my monitor. I have no idea what that ability is. Now I have to go look at people who have green abilities. It's none of Vipers. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, who don't I play? I guess that would be it. It is a big commitment. Don't watch Naruto. Yeah, you always talk about it. It's just a long-lasting thing. I do not know where you can find the noob stream. There's probably a link in the Dota 2 news for where it's going to be. I would imagine, because there was one that talked about it, like an official Dota 2 post that was in the news feed. You might be able to find it through there, but I'm not sure. Otherwise, good luck. Good luck. Where am I going to find an ability that looks like that? Was it just Ghost Shroud, but it looked different? Oh, I guess there's that, too. Oh, I think it was Ghost Shroud. Maybe it was. I'll just believe it was Ghost Shroud. I just have faith. Sounds about right to me. That's obviously Omni. I hope. It's weirdo, and there's so many heroes that have different attack sounds, too. That always gets me. Oh, it was Undying. I knew it was one or the other. They both have that bludgeoning sound to them versus a slashing sound for the other two. Dang, I can't believe I was wrong. Oh well. It's possible that it's not started yet. I wouldn't be surprised. It should start, but you never know. Like, it could be delayed. I know that some things went wrong. Admiral Bulldog isn't going to be there, I guess. That's what I read in the news thing. Because of a complication with his visa. And basically, he was denied access to the U.S. and they just kicked him back. I just briefly saw the story about it, which sounds ridiculous. It shouldn't be that hard to enter another country as long as you have a legitimate reason for being there. And, like, if you're an internet personality, you should just be able to just, you know, explain yourself. Like, hey, I'm an internet personality. Like, I'm not some random person. But, obviously, things can't be that simple. They never are. Oh. What's that large sound? There's a sound in my basement, but I don't think it's what I think it is. Give me 2 seconds while this match loads. It was. It was what I thought it was. I don't know that. I don't think Bulldog was. I didn't. Is he? Is he supposed to be? I was just saying, as an anecdote, things have gotten messed up in the Dota, you know, casting, entertainment field in general. I don't know what he was gonna do. I don't pay a lot of attention to the international itself. I care about the events and I care about the changes that usually follow the meta that happens. So I usually have friends tell me about it. Like, oh, what happened at the international? But I don't follow any individual, you know, personality or any of that or team. So I don't know what he was gonna do. Honestly, I mean, if you say it definitively that he was supposed to, if you read that, then oh, that would explain everything. But I didn't even know he was coming. Didn't know what he was supposed to do. Just know he got denied access. That's a lot of commends. Jeez, 888. Aww. That's really sad. After waiting that long, I get the disconnect. So sad. That's so weird. Sometimes they have the weirdest item descriptions for these things. They just don't make a lot of sense. You know, I just don't get it. Every time I'm sitting alone, like, you know, idle time that I can't use to do something else, I'm always considering hypothetical Dota situations that I could present to talk about, and then I just don't. Like, I never finish them. I'm just like, yeah, if you had these 4 heroes in your team, what would you pick? Well, it would depend on the other team, and I just never finish it. It's just a thought of experiment I never go through with. Yeah, casted games are a little bit more interesting than regular games, generally speaking. Watching just a regular game between people playing is fun, but it's better when someone's there to explain what's going on or give you that kind of excitement. You know what I mean? That hype. It was just my dehumidifier. I thought someone turned it off in my house already. I didn't hear it very well, but then I just, like, suddenly I heard it louder than before, so I just had to go shut it off. No biggie. I hate to have to leave the chair during stream, but it's a really irritating noise long term, so it's much nicer to have my voice be clearer because there isn't other interfering sound. No biggie either way. All fixed. I wonder, which hero has Quas? I hate this just because I wish you could get more out of it. Like, I wish there was more paths for more points in the Battle Pass. But I've already exhausted and got all the points I can, so it's just kind of pointless. It's like, yeah, I'd like to do the quiz, but it doesn't do anything for me. I guess it's a way to pass some time. These are always the hard questions, but it's a strength hero. It doesn't necessarily mean it's Tusk, because sometimes we get heroes that have more strength. It's definitely not Slark. It's definitely not Silencer, I think. I think it's Tusk. I didn't click it, but yeah, it's Tusk. Reported. Thank you. Report me for abandoning. Stat ones are always weird. Like, who knows the stat gains that well? 6 armor. I just believe that's Darkseer. It could only be Darkseer or PL, and I think it's Darkseer. He has decent armor. He's not that fast by himself, and his damage is okay. It's good. It's not bad. It could be PL, but I have my doubts. Yep, Darkseer. There it is. I can't believe we've been waiting so far for 10 minutes for this match to come. Ooh, difficulty bonus. Nice. I wonder. Is it chainmail? At least some of these things look right. So like if you didn't know anything about Dota, at least they all look kind of like something that could be worn. But one's quite obviously chainmail. You can just look at it. Like if you know what chainmail is, you know what it is. Sorry, that was disgusting. That's what I do though. Get amped for the match. This is always the killer here when they don't fill in the last town. I understand why, but 7 strength versus cast range is not Sven. It is Night Stalker. I know that's Night Stalker, and it's because I played him recently in a bot game. So, give me the points. Sven, I know, has mana talent at level 10. They wouldn't give cast range. I know they don't give cast range to Wind Ranger at 10, and why would they give it to Doom? He doesn't really care. He doesn't need cast range. So, it just didn't make sense. So, automatically, you can assume. So Mithril Hammer, to me, I understand that this is the base of the hammer and this is the head. But whenever I look at it, it just doesn't look like a hammer to me. Like, the angle just looks so strange. I just don't believe that it's a hammer. So I just, like, don't accept it at all. It's just not a hammer as far as I'm concerned. I think they need to back the picture up and make the head of the hammer a little bit bigger. Earth Shock. What's Earth Shock? Is that Earthshaker's? Earthshaker's no, he has Enchant Totem. What's Earth Shock? Who has Earth Shock? On a 5-second cool... Oh. Is it Ursa? It's probably Ursa. Earth Shock. That makes sense now. That's Enchantress. It's Enchantress. Oh, it's Shakiro. He has good stat gains. Jeez. Go Shakiro. Ah, an actual match. 12 minutes in, we get a match. Thanks to somebody failing to connect or rejecting. Hi, I'm excited. Yeah, they brought that back for newer players and stuff. Limited hero pools. Unfortunate that you can't find the stream, though. I will say I forgot to do something real quick. This should do it. So, last time, Pachi was talking at the last, like, 2 minutes of our stream. So I'd like to give full credit. Thank you, Pachi, for following. I did say it audibly to you. Well, I typed it to you. After I stopped the stream, I still typed it in the chat bar for a minute. But I didn't give you the proper recognition in front of the whole stream. You did follow, so I will give you the formal welcome to the family. Afrochick already knows, so she already did her introduction. But fortunately, I have the power to repeat those things, so I can just bring them up repeatedly. It's nice. 10 seconds remaining. I'm usually a carry-like thing. I need to be a fighting carry if we're going to have a brood. So probably not Spectre or AM. I'm probably going to need somebody who's a little bit more aggressive. Maybe Jug. Who knows? He's a pretty good fighter, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of, you know, being reasonable. People banning Ricky always makes me laugh. I get the Knicks, but Ricky, it's like a... Oh, well, Jug's a great pick versus Huskar. Physical. So, that's good. If nobody has a pick... Just making sure that's clear with yellow, that I want him to pick last. I'll pick now. In this case, it's okay. Not an easily countered carry. There are counters out there, but it's not so much of a big deal. So, like, it's not a worry. This should help. Me saying this might change his mind about what he's going to buy exactly. I'm going to get a lot of mana from Crystal Maiden, and she can set me up for a lot of kills. Is. I think a Tron is a good idea here. I think it'll really help us. So I'm going to have the luxury of not getting harassed as much, and this isn't going to help me versus Huskar if he's in my lane. So it's actually probably better for me to get a Windlace for extra killing potential, and 2 Enchanted Mangoes, and I guess just buy the Clarity. Why not? Silence is going to be a problem. I need to go Manta Jug. I don't love Manta Jug. I do not love it at all. I do wish I had this. It looks really nice. Like, I would love to be that Jug. This Jug's at least okay, though. The blade's cool. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not really tired. Slept last night. Didn't do anything too strenuous. I'm just yawning. It's very irritating, though. Alright, so matchup-wise. They have a Slark, which is really strong against Jug, because through my magic immunity from Blade Fury, he still takes stats. He ults to interrupt my ult. His regen's ridiculous, so pressuring him down Blade Fury usually doesn't work once he has ult. I'll bet, just because I do not feel comfortable doubling down. There's almost no reason to take anything but Blade Fury. So, Slark's rough. Huskar, super hard counter. Huskar gets ruined by me. Especially since I'm pretty sure Blade Fury purges all those stacks, I think. Tinker is rough, but my Blade Fury should purge his laser, so I should be in an okay spot. And I can dodge missiles with it, I think, too. Silencer's rough until I get a Manta. Then I'm okay. Mirana's rough if she catches me with an arrow, but I could be immune with Blade Fury, and I can't be hit with it with ult. So it's kind of just okay. It's not like a good matchup either way, I would say. But it could be a problem for either of us. If I ult her up, if she leaps, she's dead. If she arrows me, I'm dead. I wish Frostbite had a little bit of better scaling. Getting a 0.5 duration per level just seems so weak. It adds up, mind you, but it just never feels like it's enough. The reduction of cooldown does help, though. The Windlace will help me block. Although they're fast now, so now I can't use the stop command as much. I do love Windlace for this reason. I'm going to be so fast. It's good on like almost every hero in the game. I didn't used to think so. I thought it was kind of a waste when people kept buying Windlace, but I changed my opinion. It's so good. It cannot be dispelled. So if I get hit with Huskar's if I hit with Burning Spears, they stay on. But he can't add them on when I'm Blade Furying. So, okay. I'm okay with that. I have no problems with whoever killed him. He died. He was trying to play pretty careful, got aggressive once, immediately paid for it. Hopefully we can train this Huskar to be a baby. Super fast. Huskar started with boots. I still got the 20 movement speed on him thanks to my windlace. Yeah. Ah. Nine in the ranged always helps. I'm feeling pretty confident about this game, to be honest. The matchups aren't bad, and there's nobody I can't hurt. It's not like one of those matches where it's like, well, I gotta rely on my team to kill this person. Like, I can hurt everybody, essentially. Even if I'm not great against them. Okay. He died first. It was worth it. We'll take that all day, every day. And we all just got money from the Marana. Thank goodness for that, because now we're even stronger. I love getting money from across the map. This Oscar's going to be in a lot of trouble soon. He's not going to be able to really do anything about me. Alright, I'm gonna first get a... I think a Diffusal is actually decent here. Mostly so that Tinker can't cast and Slark can't cast. And for slowing Marana down. If he hadn't denied, I'd be level 4 now. That's unfortunate for Crystal Maiden. If I had a Diffusal, then Huskar wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, pull, nice. And I don't mind fighting him. I just need to make sure he's close enough that I can really go all out. If we see him too close, we're just going to kill him. He has no way to stop it. That slow is nice. Okay. That's fine. It is a hard lane for Alchemid. Ah, man, that was brutal. That'll help the Crystal Maiden kind of get back on her feet.
Patience from Zoe.
Tinker realized his mistake. He wasn't going to do anything there. At the end of this, I'm going to probably buy that. That way I can get the most out of it. I probably should have mangoed first too, but it'll fill me up regardless. That does pierce spell immunity, so I'll have to ult to dodge life break effectively. My farm is okay, but quite honestly, I'm in this spot where I'm being a little bit greedy, trying to kill this Huskar, and it's actually costing me farm. I missed good 10 last hits maybe that way, and it's not healthy for me. Alright, less mana to cast it. I'm good. I don't really care much about... How about Marana? Right clicks. Ooh, scary. He has a magic stick. Sometimes I feel like I go through the interface. Kind of bothers me. Getting some good regen from my mangoes, thankfully. Crystal Maiden should have probably got out. She got a little greedy. Oh. Why did you walk backward? I thought he'd just do it. He waited for some strange reason. He's gonna go farm to get his level 6, which I understand. Even if I don't love it, I still get it. Only slow works in spell immune? Oh. Well, that makes that way better. The bounces! Thanks. Finally. I'm unfortunately out of my I'm out of my mangoes, so now my mana is actually limited to what it looks like, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Husk's at the point where he's kind of scary just by himself, just existing. This Necro does not like to heal me. I'm actually starting to get kind of angry. I still don't take damage from it, though. So that's good to know. Thanks. Yes! Killed him first. Didn't want to give Tinker the money, but I did get my kill first. Could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. If I had these, I would have killed him faster, but I'm just lucky I crit Huskar in that case. That's a dead alchemist. We're kind of doing alright, but not great. We've been doing good at shutting the Huskar down, which is a big factor. But we've not done good at shutting, I guess, anybody else down. Tinker, primarily. Slark's doing alright, too, and that bothers me. Because he shouldn't be. Can't believe you got hit by that and then didn't die. I'm dead. I am actually dead. So I'm gonna build a Yasha first. I'll build the whole Manta first, actually. Did get a tower, that's cool. He did go Midas first. He went kind of greedy. Won't kill Huskar. I'll focus on the tower that's actually been taken. I'll be over here and try to stop Slark's coming aggression. I just don't understand how it could be going this bad, you know? It's one of those things, I guess. No thanks. I'll just heal myself. It's not worth me being low. No thanks, Tinker. I am so dead. Kind of bothers me a little bit because, like, I would think... Waiting for the blink. Nice, nice. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That was global, right? Yep, global. Global just got used to save Tinker. I think they're chasing her. Although I did just see green run away. Oh, wow. Ult for that. Ult to save herself. Kind of greedy. That should work. It's okay though. Dead Marana. All it cost me was a defusal charge. I'm going down because I think Tinker will jump up after me, so I'm trying to go around. That went pretty well. All things considered, mind you. This Tinker's pretty good, and we really need to have people who could catch him out. I'm kind of bothered just because, you know, I picked before Tinker. I picked after Huskar. And I got a little bit counter-picked. Just because, like, Jug doesn't have a lot he can do about Tinker. And yet there was no other response from my team. And it always kind of irks me. All his, he gets more efficiency out of it. I don't know if I should buy my own Ags. Not sure what he plans. I wasted a defusal charge on that Slark. That's a lot of money. Alright, I have my level 2 ult, but I don't have anybody else who can help me here, I don't think. Got a lot of experience and a lot of gold from that fight. I'm happy about that. However, I'm stuck in this spot where I don't think that we can really do much with it. Got some levels though, so that's nice. I could probably take this. Oh, it pierces. Who knew? No damage while I'm doing this. It doesn't matter though. He just does a lot of right click. I died, unfortunately, and it makes me very sad. Very sad. I'm a very sad Juggernaut. And there's a Dagon 2 on Tinker. Tinker might die from this. He's veiled. That's so unfortunate. Phoenix probably could have been faster. I kind of blame Phoenix for that. I got a double kill. That's nice. Coming in, doing work. Double kill should have been cleaner than that, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Would have given me level 16, but it's okay. No biggie. I'll earn it. Alright, little tank here. I like Ultimate Orb. It's not a great item, but it, you know, it builds into a lot of good stuff. It helps. I did that so I couldn't be pounced. By the way, I don't want to be pounced. Using my creeps, dude, if there were any. There are not. I think Basher would be good. It would really hurt Tinker. Mine. I don't want to waste my stuff here, so I have to be very careful about when I use my ult. No vision, so I'm not using it at all then. I'd also like to get level 18, ideally, before I ult. Just because I'll lower the cooldown by 10 seconds, which is nice, and 3 extra jumps, so it'll matter more. I'm about to upgrade my defusal next. I've been using the charges like crazy. Probably too fast, to be honest with you, but I've been getting kills, so... It's blocked. It's blocked every time. I don't know if it's because of a ward or what, but it's blocked. Alright, I have level 3 ult. That means very good things for me. That's okay, I understand. That's not so bad. Dang it. Gotta save my, I got hit by that. That's so unfortunate. I was clicking Blade Fury. That's so frustrating. With Mirani, I might be able to do it before the creeps get there. I feel like my team isn't as useful as I would hope, you know? She needs him. What's he buying? Pipe. I like Pipe. That's a good item. We're getting a Manta from Alk. He's doing the farming build, which won't necessarily be bad. He's basically going to be our safeguard in case this game goes late, where he should just be able to do what he wants. I might want to focus on the defusal too first. I don't know. That's some money for me. No illusions from Slark. I mean, we know where they are a little bit better. Dead Huskar. So before he I hurt Slark a little bit. Gently. We're in a rough spot. I have to admit that. It's not looking good. But we still have a good chance. I don't think I need this as much as like anything else. Orchid Malevolence, so that's a problem. Extra silence is definitely an issue. Also, the fact that I'm a higher level than this Alk, who's been chugging bounty runes and radiance farming, that's not good either. I should not be a higher level than him. I know I've gotten big kills, which would give me the experience and all that, but still. How? Might as well just fight him. Thank you. So, like, I get hit. So, Necro should have been right on me. Oh, my God. He failed. That's all him. Ult, you might as well. You're in the middle of it. I don't even know what to do with this team, to be honest with you. I'm stunned. All I need is Necro to come over and heal me. That'd be cool. You know what I mean? And I can't even get that. I'm also mad that when I Manta'd, it pushed me into it. I don't like that. That was not fun. Yeah, I know. I don't know what Crystal Maiden was doing. She didn't have enough mana for ults after she cast all her spells. Which is why she shouldn't have cast all her spells. But also, I don't understand why she was where she was. Dragon 5, that's cool. A little health goes a long way, I would think. Maybe get back. Alright, Diffusal 2. My next item. We gotta be able to do something with this. Alright, I got Basher. That's cool. That's a start. I don't have a lot of flashy items, really, but yeah, I'll do their job. I just need to, like, not die ever again. Sounds like a lot to ask for, and it is. I hate my team. Alright, I'll get to Fusel 2 next. I just have to walk back to base to get it because of the, situation. I don't know what's next. A butterfly would be nice. Avoid Houseguard's hits. There's no reason that they would... Oh, we have a Radiance. I don't think that stacking evasion's smart here. A Scotty would be kind of nice. I guess, but so would an Abyssal. I think a Scotty would be nice. That's cool. That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. It'll keep going. That is so ridiculous. But it's okay. Kind of. It's not okay. He's just going to blink again. Yep, all done. That's so unfortunate. I can't damage him when he's ghosted. And that's what he's counting on. So I can't cancel his blink. And of course I didn't get a bash anywhere in there either, by the way. At the beginning. I TP'd out, but of course, who's still there? Necro. Oh, that's cool. Thanks. Huskar has, awful. They are 2 AMs. The only thing in 2 AMs is, Lifesteal and AM Mana Break, and I think OD Orb. And yeah, most of them do. Most. I believe. I want to like run it. There we go. I want to run into those arrows while I'm like this because it'll actually save my team from dealing with them. I hate this Tinker. Mine. Oh, I actually made sure we got the stun. Get mana. No damage. Had to try. Yeah, I know. We have to chase effectively if we ever plan to get any kills at all. Alk has pretty much failed me. He just does not have enough money. I don't have that, so it's not even worth it. It's true. I'm just... What am I going to do? I'm dangerous, but I'm not that dangerous. Maybe I get like a Maelstrom. That would be cheap and effective way to do damage. They did not take our Rex. They took our tower, but not our Rex. So that's good. It feels like I'm so sad. Nice. That's a dead Slark. I like it. Tinker. Ah, I just hate him. It's not a bad hero or anything. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, Tinker's, you know, he's the worst. He's not a real hero or anything. I just hate having to fight against him because it's so rough. Especially when your team doesn't counterpick him with somebody like, you know, Nature's Prophet or Spectre. I just want us to be able to actually fight. This just like the game was close and then it immediately went tailspin. Oh, crud. I need levels. 24 is not enough. It's so rough to be a jug when your other carry, your mid carry, is not doing well. Wow. I cannot believe that. He'll appear any second. Or not. Maybe I'll actually get 25 now, for all it's worth. I actually don't think so, not from this wave anyway. Go ahead. I just don't know what I could do at this point. Whew. This guy's so negative. Al could get online eventually. Come on. I'm fighting for that 25. We win! I'm just kidding. We don't win. I'm still happy, though. For once, we can hit Tinker and actually do stuff. And crap, I don't know. Scotty's still good. Stun for a second, that's fine. I should have probably summoned my illusions as soon as she got hit, but it was a mistake. Nice. I'm getting a piece somewhere, I guess. Thanks. Other people have moon shards too, or is it just me? He just gave one to me. We win. I have a moon shard. He gave up on himself, realizing that he was not ever going to be strong, and instead gave me a moon shard. I swear the number was lower a second ago. No silencer, who cares? He's strong, don't get me wrong, but he's not the one causing us so many problems. And he's relatively easy to kill, so we'll just kill him twice. No biggie. Trying to save for buyback, but it's hard. Got their ward. Oh my god, my illusions get shredded. Oh my god, they got so far away so fast. I can't. I'm dead. I do have buyback though. Ooh. If only I got the bash. That's all I needed was the bash. GG. Mostly Alk. Feeding Tinker and then doing nothing. He gave me Moonshard, but doing nothing productive. He farmed the whole game, and I think his net worth was probably significantly below mine. He's an Alk. That's freaking depressing. So his should be 4,000 more, mine should be 4,000 less. Because he bought a Moonshard for me. So he should have 1,500, roughly, and I should have 1,800. I'm still 3,000 net worth above this freaking Alk. You know how bad that is? That's so sad. He did so poorly that game. He just died repeatedly in lane. I already know he's most of the reason we lost. So they were always winning. In lane, I had decent farm. I was doing well. Couldn't really complain. Could be doing a little better. No big deal. Alk started out kind of okay. You know, actually was doing alright until about 8 minutes. Then he was doing okay. He was doing alright. You know, I'm doing alright. A little better than him at the beginning. I hate when this blocks you. I'm looking at something. Like, it shouldn't be a touchable window. Unfortunately, our Phoenix didn't get anything. Huskar didn't get anything. Slark got a good amount. And Tinker just got so much. It's not even funny. Like, Tinker got all the money in the world because he just kept killing Alk until he could kill other people. And it's such a big problem, and I hate it. So Alk goes Midas. Midas is so greedy on Alk. You're already going to get so much gold. Why do you need a Midas? At least it's kind of early, but why do you need it? His lane was going rough. Why buy a Midas? I literally think the Alk is the reason we lost this game, and that's just it. Like, I really don't need to discuss the game, but I'm going to do it anyway. But Alk is the reason we lost. Loses lane. Well, picks Alk to go mid, which I don't love. Against the Tinker, he didn't even decide to switch or try to switch. Loses lane and buys a Midas anyway. So we're already in territory of ridiculous. Goes straight Radiance, even though we lost lane. Thinks he can afford to just leave after he feeds a bunch. Didn't work out. Buys a Yasha in an okay timing, I guess, and then just doesn't buy another item until his Moonshard that he gave to me. So he literally didn't get... He got 4,000 gold in 20 minutes. He's an Alk. I'm just so depressed by this. This is so sad. Phoenix had a really good start. Got a Veil. Was doing fine. And unfortunately, Tinker came along and it slowed down everything. So we had Shiva super late. That was sad. Necro went Midas at 16 minutes, even though we were already losing. I hate him. This is another reason we lost. So I'm going to throw in Necro and Alk. Because Necro also didn't throw any good ults, besides in lane, at anybody until the end, where he killed Tinker like once. So Necro and Alk are the reason we lost. On their hand, on the other hand, Huskar actually went conservative. He bought an armlet, he bought a Dragon Lance, bought a Heaven's Halberd to help his team. Like, he did everything he's supposed to do. That's a good player. Slark, Shadowblade, Orchid, which I thought was a little weird, but no big deal. He wanted to turn into a Bloodthorn, which is fine. Silver's Edge for my crit? Necro's passive? I don't know why it's a Silver Edge. That's okay. I guess it reduces our damage potential. Tinker went Dagon and should have been punished. He went Ghost Scepter. Should have been punished by Necro. He got whatever he wanted. He even bought a late Bloodstone. Like, we should not have lost that. They got 2 Midases. Because they could, because they were ahead. Those are okay Midases, because they were winning dramatically. That was a way to clinch the late game. Which they did, because our Alk was useless. Rana got a Lincoln's to stop my Diffusal. And Crystal Maiden and to stun and everything. That was good. I just don't even know what we were supposed to do to stop them, because they were just... Our team was just not good. Unfortunate. I'm putting that one solely on Alk and Necro. And I lost 23. At least that's good. I, for once, lost the lower amount, which is cool. I can be happy with that. It's just unfortunate to start the day with a loss. I've been going down MMR, and I'm pretty mad about it. I would just wish there was like a special mode where you could play only with people who have like had so many matches. You know what I mean? Or such a level or whatever. Now, I'm not saying these guys haven't played a lot. They all seem to be ranked anyway. There's no TBDs, but I just don't believe that this guy knows what he's doing. He might. Maybe he's better in every other game, but what I saw this game, he has no idea what he's doing. Terrible at farming. Terrible decision making. It just was not the way to play it. This is just sad. I had money, and Alk was below Necro. Let's just put it that way. Necro had more, and Necro might have bought a Midas, but so that's an Alk with a Midas. Never mind. I forgot about that. His net worth should be like 34,000 or something ridiculous. Losing, you get down that to like 25,000, whatever. He should have more than I do. Even considering that I got the Moon Shard, he should still have more than I do. And he didn't. All the damage was me and Phoenix. That's sad because Necro should have got damage and he didn't. So it's all me and Phoenix. Then it's Necro and Alk. Crystal Maiden. She got no ults off. She was very pressured. I understand that. I mean, I just don't understand. Alk got less hits than me too. You know, I was in a total of part of 28 kills. He was only part of 17. You know, I was actually fighting a lot, and he wasn't, and somehow he still didn't get the chance to farm. Like, I don't get it. That's the kind of player that costs you a game, you know? At least he wasn't toxic, so I can appreciate that. I guess I'd rather lose than be with a toxic player, so I'll take it. I'll take it for what it is. It's just frustrating. Spaceman's really hot right now. What is this? Well, I'm like I feel hot. Unfortunate anyway. I just hope the next match is quick. I want to get into it because I want to get enough matches in that I can make back some MMR. And I don't want to double down unless it's necessary, so that means I have to play a lot of matches to hopefully get a match that doubling down is worth it. Oh, I didn't even talk about the matchups. That was probably a big factor too. Since I have time anyway. So, obviously we suffered because Tinker is, you know, decent against Jug just because he bought a Ghost Scepter. Can't do much about it because he can always TP away. Mirana used the advantage of Leap to get away from my ult. Slark used his ult as I suspected that he would. Huskar was strong against Phoenix and Crystal Maiden and Necro to some degree. As I expected. Silencer is kind of strong against me, really strong against Crystal Maiden. She lost a couple ults that way, which is really sad. Phoenix, actually, I didn't see it affect him, but it does. I mean, we just had such struggles. Our tri-lane went fine, but our off-lane was just kind of meh. I can't even control that, you know what I mean? Like, that's what bothers me. There's no way to turn that off. There's no way to, like, you know, click it so that sounds don't... You'd think that you'd have to click the sound, but it just plays by itself, and it plays at an awful volume. So I apologize for that, but there's, like, literally nothing I can do about it. It just feels like doing what it's going to do. Medusa ults, and it's going to yell at us. What a generic flavor text. The helmet of a legendary warrior who fell in battle. What legendary warrior? Not important. I know, right? Medusa just screeches at me. I'm just sitting here trying to, you know, forget about the last match and get ready for the next match, and, you know, that has to happen. It's stressful, man. Ugh. Earth Spirit. Oh, it's Tinker. Tinker has too high of a strength gain, if you ask me. Just saying. I would lower his strength gain a little bit. He has too much health, considering that he's the ability to do things like, you know, consistent ghosting. Once he gets a Ghost Scepter. Nothing would stop him either besides mana. Just, he runs into a fight. Missile, laser. If you're all right-click carries, like all right-click carries, he comes in, missile, laser, Ghost Scepter, ult, missile, laser, Ghost Scepter, ult, until there's a point when he doesn't have enough mana, and then he'll just Ghost Scepter boots travel back to base. And you couldn't stop him if you don't have a stun or something. And you won't hit him. I guess I'll click it just because. There's only one pair of gloves there. So I'll take a shot in the dark. I think they should update these pictures. I'm okay with Ring. I'm okay with Gauntlets of Strength. I'm okay with Morbid Mask even, but, you know, the Mystic Staff just looks bad. Mithril Hammer looks bad. Glimpse looks alright, I guess. The problem is, whenever I play a game as like Jug or something, you know what I mean? He's not as hard of a carry as some people are. He's pretty hard, but he's not as hard as like a Terrorblade or a Spectre or something. And I always suffer because I just cannot carry the game by myself. Gotta rush Dagon 5, exactly. You know, people in my MMR, and I'm sure below, just don't play their roles very well. They pick a hero that they just clearly don't really know how to play. That would be, Forge Spirit. I was going to answer, but I was too late. Forge Spirit. I love answering the Invoker questions. They're good ones. They just don't know how to play the heroes that they play. They're either playing heroes they're not familiar with, or they don't understand their position, and they just kind of like follow guides. I really encourage anybody watching, don't follow guides, ever. Do not pull up a guide and do not follow it. It's going to hinder your ability to learn situational item buying or situational leveling. So sometimes there are items that are guaranteed, like you have to buy them. You know what I mean? Like that happens. I would probably always buy a Blink Dagger on Puck. I really can't see a time when it's not a good item. At some point in the build. I think that, that side glance. I think that you should always consider why you're buying an item. Why am I buying this item right now at this moment? What is it going to do for me? Why isn't another item better? The same thing with your levels. Why am I leveling this ability versus something else? What's it going to do for me? What would something else do for me? If you go by guides, builds, all that stuff, you're just trusting that whoever the person is, that their opinion works in your situation. You're just like, oh, I'm sure it works in this exact situation with these exact 10 heroes building these, these items. Like that's like saying, like, imagine you're playing Juggernaut. Perfect example. You're playing Juggernaut, and it tells you to build, Diffusal Blade, Maelstrom, Butterfly. You're like, okay. Like, that sounds like a good idea, you think about it. That person built that because that's what works for them in their games. And in their games, they happen to fight a lot of people of certain levels. You know what I mean? They're fighting a lot of heroes that a Diffusal Blade hurts a lot. They need a lot of wave clear because it's pushing heroes, stuff like that. But in your game, there might be no need to, have wave clear. No need for a diffusal because people have too many mobilities anyway that the slow means nothing and that they are a lot of ints, so like it doesn't matter if you burn it. Burn the mana. I'm going to ban Tinker. I'm not really feeling the Tinker anymore. Anybody from the same match? Minute Shellfish. Nope. Cool. You're trusting that like they're the same items in the same situation, and it might not matter. Like imagine a butterfly. Like, oh, I need a butterfly, and then picture there's literally nobody on the enemy team with right click. Why do you need evasion? Why do you need evasion if no one's a right click hero? And that's just an example. There's so many different situations in which, an item could really not be helpful to your builds, and you're just trusting that person. That their build will work for you in this particular game with all the different variations. Dota is such an evolving game with different strategies, different item builds, skill builds, hero picks, counters. Balances happen frequently. You can't follow builds. Look at them and see what they have in common. You can look at a couple and be like, why are they buying this item? And then try to figure it out yourself. Like, what does it provide if you can't understand it? Otherwise, try to make, rational decisions. See what works. And you can experiment, too. In, like, non-ranked games, experiment, sure. But it should not be the kind of thing where it's unfortunate. I think anti-mage is better against Necro. Thanks to the whole, he ghosts, I blow him up with ults. He ults me, I take less damage kind of thing. It's not a bad matchup anyway. Right, there can be builds that are just bad. Someone just built a build. I mean, it's just a build, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, when I play Jug, I buy Observer Wards, all Clarities whole game, and, you know, a pipe. Probably not a good build. You know, just look at it. Look at the situation and see what things work for people and test them out yourself in bot games and unranked games, whatever. And see how it works and why it works. And get into theories. Or ask people who are better than you. We can all admit there are people better than us. I'm not the best Dota player in the world. There are people better than me. I'm going to ask people better than me if I have a question about something that doesn't make sense to me. That's the problem too. Like that last tournament a while ago when there was a Weaver support. Everybody then tried to play Weaver support. It literally only worked because of, you know, that particular game. It wasn't like... I think I need to play Spectre. Okay. I think Spectre's better because I still reduce damage, but I need to get to Mirana faster. And I need to get to Jug wherever he is in the map if he's trying to split push, because that seems to be a thing now. I already thought Weaver support was a thing, but it's not. It only works because the specific lane, the matchups in that game. They thought about it, and they thought about all the positives and negatives, and they weighed it out. It does not mean that it's suddenly a thing, that Weaver can just support all over the place. It requires a specific draft against a specific draft. And also, sometimes people are just better. Like, you know, I've played with people who are 2,000 MMR below me. I can make anything work with a 2,000 MMR difference. It doesn't matter. Definitely support the Spectre for the axe. Because I can actually reduce that pure damage and Anti-Mage can't. So maybe Medusa's better. That's the problem. I need a ranged carry. Luna would be okay. I feel Luna. I can feel Necro will get destroyed when he uses Ghost Shroud, which is the point. I don't need that. I could use that and that. So I can destroy Necro when he Ghost Shrouds, which is amazing. Mirana doesn't ever want to be near me, so she'll never leap in. So she'll have to save leap, which is a good thing for us because she can't come in and use Starstorm. I can right-click Jug pretty hard, so he'll have to suffer just to stand next to me. Axe will hurt his team if he calls near them because I'll still Moonglaive around. So even though he can take some of that damage because he's got the armor, everybody else will get hit too. And it also might cancel his blink, depending where he's at. 0 versus 2,465. That's a difference. I don't know. Problem is, he could set us up for a lot of death. I'll bet. I'm not really feeling the double down, though. There's too much that's not certain. Wow. If I don't feel it right away, then I'm not doing it. Just seems too risky. I will do that, though. FF? Huh. Yeah, my cat's being annoying over there. I don't speak Spanish very well, or whatever language he's speaking. If it is another language, it's similar. Because a lot of languages look similar. So I do not know what he said, but I'm just happy that I'll get 2,750 points if we win. So basically 3 levels, which will be nice. I just like leveling up my battle pass. 3 levels right now would only put me up to 1, 2, 3. I'd get the oil vial, I guess, which is kind of cool. Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, let's see if I can actually get a block here. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. He can set me up for a lot of damage, by the way. Shadow Shaman's a good lane mate for Luna, because Shackles is just deadly. If you get Shackles next to Luna, you usually are just dead. They had a decent block. Nice. Axe getting some serious damage on him. This is the time when you need to hit Axe, by the way. If you're ever in this situation, Axe needs to get hurt now. When he doesn't have the ability to call you, when you can kind of get close, but not too close. That's Mirana trying to hurt me. He has call now, so I have to be super careful.
Denied me. Oh, can deny that.
I might have also not hit the button correctly, but Luna attack slow as heck right now. If he had warned me that he was that low, I probably would have prepared to deny him instead of, you know, trying to last hit like I was. I cannot believe that did not work. None of these are working.
Top lane.
Yeah. They're pushing it. What's open?
Yeah, no, it's probably on the side there. He's pulling.
I'll use some mana since I have the ability to spend a lot now with little risk to myself. Does that make Axe reconsider his options?
Made boots ASAP. Can kill.
I don't know why he hexed Mirana there. He probably should have just let her be. Axe is unfortunately going to get his tranquils super soon. And by the way, more information on my cat.
And this button.
He should have called. If he called, that'd be the bad spot.
Come here. Whatever. Holy shit, I'm going to take
There's no spin. We can kill here.
Nice job.
Got that RNG based bash.
Yeah, baby.
I like it. Team's getting stuff done. They have positivity.
coming, baby. I'm coming.
Watch the arrow. No, I think we're good.
I'm okay. I'll take the arrow. Who's faster?
Oh
I
man,
got
one more.
I would have got it, but I'm fine with it. No hate for that. I mean, it's not his fault. He was just trying to help.
Fucking creep. You got it? Oh no, you don't got it. Yeah, nice man. It's good, at least it was just a neutral that got the kill. Not him.
Just mana boots. Oh no. Axe.
Back, man. What the fuck? Come on.
Patience from Zoe.
It wasn't all planned. I didn't mean to walk backwards that far. I meant to just cast on Axe real quick, but instead I misclicked, so then I walked backwards. Scary stuff. Not intentional. Doing pretty good though. 4-1. I'm 1-0-1. I have lost a lot of farm, but you know, they're not really. Nobody's farming down in my neck of the woods. Bash.
1 in 10. Yeah, I want to war, but I might die doing that. Did that prophet up? I don't know where is Mirana. Double damage for them.
I'm definitely not letting a creep me miss a last hit just because of the 100 mana cost to get it. I'll trade 100 mana for a last hit.
When we needed it,
I know.
but at least we know this jug is not very good.
I want to lure Axe in when there's no creeps around and just destroy him.
Is your farm okay?
Oh, they just smoke, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah.
Missing top. Careful middle.
I think they're ganking you mid.
Okay, watch out mid.
I heard Axe a lot, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to matter. He's just going to go on with his business, you know, as usual. I hoped I'd do more damage there. He's pretty tanky. As expected, he has
Me
tranquils.
a bottle mid. Bottle. Wow. Oh, shit.
Dead bottom.
2 bottom, 2 top, 4 top him. I just TP mid, I cannot go end up, you guys should like. And we should probably push hard this edition bottom.
That's so unfortunate. Axe is afraid, so he's gonna back up so he can regen. That's nice.
I will probably die here. Miranda is here. Dead Prophet is here.
Nice job.
Getting some more damage now that I maxed out my Lunar Blessing.
Does that mean
There are two bottom. Miranda, just put the ward there. Hold the ward when I can.
One of them TP's in, I'm just gonna ult him.
Seems a little risky for him to just ult somebody TP's in, but they might be able to get the kill.
Nobody to get all the experience mid and push.
God comes close, we can jump in.
Okay. That's fine with me. I'll just gladly walk away. Forgot there was a necro. Ow. That really sucked. That was not good. Question is, what do I do now? Can't really go back to my lane. It's really bad. Fortunately, we're getting some damage in their top tower, which is pretty cool. That's one of the reasons I probably didn't do too much damage to Axe, is that I didn't level up Lucent Beam.
Got my ult in 8 seconds.
Yeah, you can drop down if it pushes it out a little.
Yeah, just get back.
That was really good. That definitely gave us an edge there that we probably needed, thanks to my farm slowing down.
Top.
Hopefully mid goes down soon.
Let me know if you want me to charge him.
Okay, I'm just gonna push it out a bit.
Let's see if only level 1 of Ether Shock. Oh, how'd I know? It only has 1 target at level 1. How to stop DP? Probably wait for our invis,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Luna. I am Lena. I'm Luna.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
At least Axe and
Yeah, I'll
the
stay
other one
hidden.
bottom. Three bottom, two bottom.
Don't tax my lane. I just hate it when people do that. Like, now I'm just gonna go farm. I'm not gonna stay. Kind of counting on it, you know what I mean? I don't even know what I need right now. Probably just need a Morbid Mask.
My mask madness.
There's still three here.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it.
Good thing I
Sorry,
dodged that.
misclicked. My bad.
No worries.
That was scary stuff. We didn't even end up making a move at bottom. I don't think it's just because I wasn't there, but just because the wave was being kept too far away anyway.
That's what we were looking for.
Nice shot, dude. Probably get this tower too. I saw coming.
Still 3 here trying to do that much. My small town. I think it was going for TP before.
Alright, got a camp of ancients. It was kind of hard, but it's getting me a lot
Yeah,
closer
nice
to my beautiful, beautiful Horde mask.
Coming to you, we can turn. I guess.
You can go on him.
Let's go axe here. You want to charge axe? For my Yasuo.
Sorry for all that obnoxious sounds in the background.
Let's get this tower, dude. Oh no, you did that.
Anybody
I need
TP?
to- Luna, you need to push a tower with me. You cannot just jungle.
Space created.
Probably doesn't work it. That was a bad push.
Now just walk away.
Axe is a blink.
No biggie. Not really concerned about X. I will get a Yasha because it's such a good item.
I think Necro's going for Radiance.
Nah. Radiance Necro, what a bother.
He doesn't really have anything else.
Now that I have Mord Mask, I have no concerns with jungling. I'll gain health this way.
You think
You
we
want
can
to
smoke
charge
Roche?
Jug if he shows again.
Want to smoke Roche?
Jug is right here. We could Roche. Might be kind of hard.
Just go to their jungle. Just go to the jungle.
Let's get a pick first. Let me go first. Let me go first.
If they're going to be in the jungle, I probably should go mid just to put pressure.
Alright, let's just Roche. Can you plant some wards? Plant them right there. We'll just Roche.
Who should take?
Either you or Lena, I think.
Let's push mid. They're right mid. Actually, I'm gonna defend top. We should-
I have ward.
Yeah, that's not terrible on Void. Just not necessary, really, but it's okay.
I don't have a TP. We can just retreat. Keep going.
Just cancel this TP, that's really unfortunate.
Just keep going high ground.
Yeah, just keep pushing.
That Mance is probably the way to go. Well, it's an axe, I'm not really sure. What's BKB really doing for me? Yeah, I guess
Just
I...
think out.
Okay, I'm out.
Just think. That's deep. Very deep.
Oh, that was stupid. But
Just get the racks. Get the racks.
There's a 21-minute Rex. That's a Luna.
Good job, guys.
I got 700 or so. So that was awesome. Like
I'm gonna
that's
take the next 10 minutes and take this shrine.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yep, I hope you do that. Still not gonna be enough, unfortunately. I was hoping I could kill him faster, but
With the ward up there. Oh, I think.
I think that's real.
I'm pretty happy. I got good farm. We're in a good spot. We have racks already, so we're already put pressure on them all the time for mid.
I have Chrono if people want to get a bot. Okay, don't show yourself, just let me push.
I don't think they can really stop us. We have
True.
sentries. Can you put one right here?
Oh, fuck. And ripped my sentry. There, warding.
Here comes my money. And their inability to be behind us. Okay, that'll do.
I'll come back from now. Maybe get that.
If we want, we can wait for next Roche.
Yeah, we can do that. Or if
We can
have
ward it up.
WhatsApp, like, set them
Yeah, we can ward it up, but they don't have any
Did we
shrines
get
left.
the frank? Yeah, we did. The double run, double donation.
I'm pretty strong. I don't really feel like we need to wait. Just being honest. Seems like kind of pointless to me. I'll farm all game if they want to, but I'm probably strong enough to just take stuff. Why you bother? They're so crippled right now for farm just because they have no outside towers. They have one lane always pushing with less effective money, and on top of that, they have no shrines to TP to or to use in an emergency. So they are very, very risky to be anywhere.
Do you want to go bot?
Then be up dust.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but we got all of them.
Let's just push top. Force buyback.
I'd probably have my Black King bar ready.
No, no, no. Could not resist.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Oh my god, 10 health.
Ah, let me die. Just back, just back, just back. We got the tower.
I got bot racks still.
Alright, now it's a good time to finish my manta, I think.
Check if Roche is up.
He just hit it there for no reason. Good job, creep. You do good work. Give me that farm that I'm looking for, friends. And my 4th level of Glaives. And this is where Luna gets super good at farming. I just run at stuff and it dies and I get lots of money. I didn't realize we got the top racks, by the way. I don't know why I don't remember that, but I don't. That's good, though. Good for us.
Lena. I don't know why you went there, man.
Get out.
I guess my Satanic will be next after I finish this. Now they don't defend with the few heroes that they do have up. They'll start taking damage to buildings, which is good. That's kind of the point. I'm at level 3 ult.
Roche is up.
Is Roche up?
Yeah, it's the...
Yeah, let me shrine and I'm coming.
Eclipse.
I don't have mana actually. I need to go back to otherwise you guys can do it as well.
Let's take these wrecks.
Good job, guys.
Never even had to use my BKB. 32-minute game. That puts us ahead as far as the ability to play more than 3. We might be able to play a 4th game. And I won the wager. Oh, I forgot all about this. Yes. And do I have a weekly, perhaps? Quests. I do. Damage and last hits. Good stuff, though. So, looking back on that game, who deserved a tip? Mr. Shadow Shaman, I think, deserved a tip. Cool guy. Commend, tip. He was pretty vocal, you know what I mean? Cool dude. So let's look at that match. I gained 25. I've gained 2 MMR, friends. Yes, overall. We won that match mostly just because we were farming and, you know, snuffing out their farm at the same time. So we had so much more money. Most of the game, actually. You know, it was a trend as we progressively got there and started getting bigger and bigger. I got decent farm in lane, but Axe was really, and Mirana were putting a damper on my parade. Fortunately, Lina had all the money in the world. And Faceless was doing really well for being our offlaner. So our only concern was the fact that they were all kind of middle, and Death Prophet had okay farm. Which wasn't enough to keep up with Lina, of course. Their items might have cost them too, so what? Death Prophet bought a Shadow Blade later. I think that's pointless. I think that's a dumb item. Mirana bought Ags first and took her that long, so that kind of hurt them a lot. That's really greedy at that point in the game. Jug bought kind of normal. I mean, he bought Vlad's first, which I really don't like. I think it's kind of pointless. The lifesteal isn't enough to be worth it for a Juggernaut. That's probably what cost him, but still. Axe built normal. He tried to do what he could. Realistically speaking, it came down to the way the lanes were. So Mirana and Axe tried to kill me and Shadow Shaman, but our lane is so dominating, and Mirana can't stay there all game. That's not going to work for them. Lina can just hurt Death Prophet all game. I don't know about the matchup really, but she did. That's what happened. She just owned mid and came and ganked better than Death Prophet can. Death Prophet actually probably could if she used her third skill, but she didn't. And in the offlane, Faceless Void with Spirit Breaker set up a lot of easy kills because the Bash Lords. And they really can't handle a lot as Jug because Bashes go through the magic community. And Necro, who can heal him, but that's it. You know, I mean, that's all he does. There's not a lot to say about that match in particular, but I mean, realistically speaking, it's just that we were allowed to farm long enough, and then we immediately deathballed. We just ran down mid once we had the power to. We just ran down. We only had level 1 and level 2 ults, but it was enough to easily take them over, and we took a Rax really quick because of one team fight that they took that they really shouldn't have. You know, that's all it takes realistically when you're deathballing. One bad team fight. Make sure none of the same guys are in the match. Not make sure, but just check. Roger, he is in this match. So I have Lina, Coco, Rotten, and Mauser. I didn't nominate anybody because I, again, was too focused on the people in the match. I always do that. Huge mistake. Maybe I'll Medusa. She's a pretty good hero. I'm not picking Medusa first. I'd rather just lose all this gold. It's not even a spite thing at that point. It's just the fact that it's just bad. Like, I just don't understand. I'm hovered over for hard carry, which I can't do it against anti-mage. It's the worst pick in the world. But I'm hovered over for hard carry, and somebody decided, you know, Phantom Assassin's okay, I guess. I'll just buy a BKB, and then Ember won't touch me. So I'm hovered over for hard carry. Somebody's hovered over for mid. All the other 3 players in this game. So the guy who called GG and Waffles and Roger should all pick. And I blame them. Roger's the third you should pick, though. So it should mostly be Waffles and G1000. Like, if I was more motivated, I would post lots of stuff in the Dota 2 discussions, basically telling people, if you don't pick first as a support, then you have caused the loss of your team. Because that's just how it is. Because if I picked a Medusa first, that would have been the response. Now, he randomed AM, but that would have been the response. AM. Boom. I lose the game. It's that easy. AM's that hard of a counter to Medusa, no matter what anybody tells you. It's awful. But, obviously, people don't care. They just don't care. So we lost, like, what? 50 gold? More? I don't even know. Not really a good matchup with Pugna. Pugna really doesn't fit into me and Weaver, but I think it's still a good pick. I don't care if Rubik steals anything from me. I can hurt him really bad. I think PA is probably the play here. We lost 44? 44. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was, but still a lot. It's close to 50. Yeah. We lost 44 gold. All of us. Which is the reason why I can't have a... You can buy Stout Shield out of the side shop, right? Yeah? I think so. No, but Silencer's better against Anti-Mage. It's just better that Silencer goes top. I want Silencer with me because I already hate G1000, but... Pugna, I should just say Pugna. Because of his ridiculous not picking and then complaining. But... it's whatever. My team has failed me. I have almost a third of the necessary points, but I'm only a fifth of the team. Yet somehow we never see, you know, we usually don't manage to get to the top. Definitely not doubling down. Ha. I have to bet these because they're going to go away anyway. I'm not going to do that. No. I was going to say, if he takes decrep, I'm going to be mad. Because it does not benefit me at all. It's the worst thing. I'm not going to be happy when people start recognizing me in-game. Because they're going to want to screen, you know, stream cheat. And I'll be honest, I don't have any delay on my stream just because I don't want to. I want things to be, you know, real. So I'm just susceptible to that sort of thing. And I don't want people to do it. Especially since I talk about my plans a lot, so it would probably work out very poorly for me. It'd be nice to be recognized, but very bad for my games. We are Cancer, by the way. Pugna's a spammy hero. PA is one of the stronger carries right now in the meta. OD has always been considered a little bit, you know, peculiar. Not broken, but he's pretty strong. And Weaver's always been considered cancerous. Thankfully, my poor man's shield helps a lot. I don't know why Wind Ranger stayed around. Like, that's really ridiculous. I have no idea why she would stay there. Dang. Thanks. Jerk. Nice. Got the deny in the ranged. I'm happy. Pugna knows how to play. I'll give him that. This PA is really irritating, though. I mean, this Wind Ranger is really irritating. Nice. Ow. So irritating. That power shot is just very damaging. He can come over there and do his thing. Ha! I knew it. I knew right off the bat. I was like, this Wind Ranger's gonna try to, lead me, you know? And I was like, not today. Ah, that pleases me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Getting good at dodging them. Alright, I didn't dodge that though, that hurt. Keep forgetting what day it is. I always know it's Wednesday or Sunday, it's just because obviously I'm streaming, but I never know which one. I know it's Wednesday now, it just occurred to me, but... On the upside, unrelated to Dota, almost done training at my new job, which has taken forever, so I'll actually be making the big bucks, because they pay me less for training. That'll be nice. I'm excited for that because I'd like to make some more money so I can Honestly, I'd like to take time, actually, to do more streaming, ideally. But I'll know more about my schedule once I work for real. So that's something.
What the fuck?
Too little, too late.
Ranger. Fun. Middle.
No, he's using Shrine. He deserves it. We screwed him over, to be honest. I'm terrible at keeping track of what state it is, and thank you. It's a long road. Actually has legitimately been hard. It's a hard job. Requires a lot of knowledge, but I'm getting there. Ideally, I'll actually be working like Monday-ish, start of next week in general, which will be cool. The training is basically doing the job. I'm not in a good place for this, so it's not like stack in.
Just for your sword. Hijack the courier.
Oh, jeez. Danger. Danger! Obviously, you can see why I have my treads on strength, because I have low health and I don't want to die. Hee hee. Well, with that, I probably should have switched off first, but that's okay. I'm gonna start hurting this Wind Ranger. I actually think I'm gonna get the Morb Mask first, just because I'm suffering from like poke damage, and I don't want to be. Keep walking in and out. That's how you dodge a Wind Ranger who's out of vision. Just never be in the creep wave unless you're about to last hit. And of course, she could always be good enough to know, okay, the last that's coming up, you're gonna be there. But if you're PA, you could always just go in and out and throw daggers sometimes, just to throw her off. That way, she doesn't feel comfortable unless she sees you.
Sure, it's missing.
So satisfying. Almost have ult. Coup de grace ready. I'm probably making this this Wind Ranger really mad because of the fact that I'm, you know, crapping all over her life by dodging everything she has. She really does not have that much health to sustain this either. There you go, go away. Yeah, I didn't miss. I just gotta get my my sweet health back through lifesteal. Alright, now that I have level 4 dagger, I have like no mana problems. Oh crap. That was poor decision. We need AM to die. Alright, now we're getting some damage on the tower. I'll give that armor shred. Waste your shrine, go ahead. Green is Ember, okay. Just so I know. Whenever you see a color, make sure you identify who that color is if you don't know off the top of your head. It's a good place to lifesteal, by the way, because you can hit it repeatedly. We didn't get hit either. That was luck, though. Extra lifesteal. This guy is going to get a command and a tip. Woo! So close. Commended and tipped. Wind Ranger has not stopped me from farming, by the way, so all of her irritation has accomplished nothing for her team. I'm doing Blur to try to hurt Wind Ranger's... Okay, that's not happening. Now I have real damage. This is gonna help me get enough health back when I fight things to live, basically. I think it's much use the last hit too. Yeah, as if. That's unfortunate. He's level 11, so I have expected it. I didn't know he had Boots of Travel. That's crazy. First time Boots of Travel's wrong on Ember. I don't care what anybody says. He may have killed me, but he is going to be so useless when we start actually having big fights. He'll be there, and he'll do nothing. I don't even like the Veil build, but Veil is better than that. Like anything. A Crystallis, a Maelstrom.
Go, 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 go. East.
Already pinged it out,
We're
but
aware.
yeah, we'll just take this. Help. That helps me a lot.
Magnus is here. We gotta get out.
We're at tower, so that's pretty cool. Very helpful. Also glad I got a kill, even though I kind of stole it. Wasn't so nice of me, but I did what I had to do. We got an anti-mage kill, so all's good.
Come, 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 come. Fight middle. Middle, fight middle. Come on. Fight middle.
Tessa's ready, I'm good. I wish I had actually hit him with the dagger, but that's okay.
That kill on AM was fucking intense.
Ah, you got Scoochie. Shikuchi. Coward. I'm so dead. Oh, not dead. Oh my god. What are the chances? That's so good. That's so good. That's dead. He's dead. I think. Nope. Trying. Now at level 2 ult, by the way, I'm significantly stronger, because that's just what happens as a PA. PA's pretty easy here right now. You don't really have to do much. BKB definitely comes after Vlad's in this particular game. Dead AM. That was easy thanks to silencer. No. It's unfortunate.
Have wards in their junk.
Oof. Dead Rubik. How? Extra life steal could only mean good things. Oh, jeez. I kind of thought somebody else would do something. There's some health. I need help. We're fighting. We're obviously fighting. But nobody really pushed. I'm strong enough to kill their entire team as long as I don't have a problem with being stun locked, you know, like Wind Ranger does to me. And I guess Ember Spirit can kind of hurt me a lot. That was really dumb.
Creep, bro.
I need that stuff for like lifesteal, just to be alive. Doesn't protect you, brah.
Done. Let's get back.
At this point, we just need to keep, like he said, actually, pressure on. Just keep going. Don't stop. Make money. Back up not to get hit with the Empower. Bye. Weaver's distracting. There we go. 2 crits in a row. I'm happy. Full health. That's all it takes for this, the PA to get full health. Thank you. I want to get a tissue to blow my nose. I don't know if I need to or not, but it makes me feel like self-conscious. Okay. 2 seconds. It's unfortunate. Sometimes you sneeze and you just know. Just like that was unpleasant. You know. Oh, it's my BKB. Good stuff, good stuff. Next, if I was going to buy an item, I mean, I guess that'd be fine. Nice. Guess I got that part. Why not? I don't need the poor man's shield anymore. Move that in just because it doesn't really matter. My nose seems clear now, so I'm happy. I hate sneezing in general, it just bothers me. So at this point, we probably already won. We're pretty far ahead, and they're missing 2 racks, and we still have tier 1s, most of them. But to clinch it, we're going to run down the last lane. They, in theory, shouldn't be able to stop us, so it should just be easy. Which means I'll have not time for a 4th game, which will be good. So dumb. 2 Teslas is not really good. That's the end. Got my basher, so I'm happy. This was a good game. Easy game. Alright, level 3 ult. That's all I wanted. Now I'm happy again. Alright, GG. I almost did it again. That would have been weird. Another 1,000. Another level up. Alright. And I promised. That's a commend and a tip. Can't believe I'm doing that considering how the game started, but hey, I'm happy. That's good stuff. So now we're up 24 more. So for the day, we have 26 gains so far. We won that match largely on the fact that every single lane seemed to go well. Our mid lane, their mid lane did okay with early boots of travel, but as I said, then he couldn't do anything. That was all he had. Now he did go a Maelstrom afterward, which is smart, but it just wasn't super wise. I don't think it really worked out. Our lane obviously went well. Me and Pugna crapped on Wind Ranger. She got nothing. Useless. Weaver and Silencer seemed to do okay. Their anti-mage did alright too, and Rubik kind of fed. They kind of did, you know, alright both. Weaver started getting farm though. And OD got plenty of farm, so it didn't really matter. And we'll look at the chart. It was pretty even, but we started gaining the advantage. Weaver got good farm. OD got good farm. I got great farm. I was ahead for so long until OD surpassed me. And Pug didn't do too well. That's because he was getting me stuff, a lot of consumables. Their AM did alright, and their Ember did alright. That's all they had. They only had 2 heroes who had anything, and it wasn't even a lot. Is there a reason why? Rubik was just poor. He bought a late Windlace. Oh, for Yules. Okay, that's fine. AM tried to get a Battle Fury, and it was a little slow. He did... No, he just... Yeah, it was just Battle Fury. He got a late Poorman Shield. He should have had it earlier. If you're going to build it, build it. Don't half go at it. You know what I mean? If you start the game with half of a Poorman Shield, just finish it. Magnus went Midas. This is one of the problems. He was useless. This must be why it was so bad. I think he was jungle. Is that what it was? Magnus was jungle. Jungle sucks, especially Magnus. And he went Midas, which was even worse. And then went for a right-click build, which is even worse. He didn't even buy like a blink first. He bought this before the blink. It was just bad. He cost him the game, probably. Travels before he can do any damage. Awful. Wind Ranger did fine. That's totally normal. And to be honest, if you look at it, it's realistically those few things that cost them everything. You know, and then we deathballed. They made some, you know, bad plays. They made some really bad plays with, you know, Magnus being jungle, Magnus buying decisions. Magnus going jungle, Magnus buying a Midas. Ember buying Boots of Travel too early. Them sending a solo Wind Ranger against a Pugna PA, which means that as soon as she wind runs, she gets ghosted and blast. And if she doesn't wind run, then I hit her. She doesn't have a better option than that. Her only option is to harass with Power Shot, which I started avoiding because she's not that good at it. She's just okay. I started avoiding it. You know, started getting those reads down. Didn't really stand much of a chance, which was sad. Sad to see. And their anti-mage Rubik should have done much better and should have had ganks for Magnus versus a Weaver or Silencer. They should have killed Silencer repeatedly. And they really didn't. None of us really died that much. We kind of played it safe. We farmed a lot. And we took advantage of everything we had and just kept taking racks, kept taking towers. And that's just kind of how it goes. I'm pleased, though. It's a good day so far. We're up MMR. I'm loving it. I am enjoying the MMR tornado that is this day. So I have 500 tokens left. So this match, I'll put my 500 down. You know, fully use that. Then I'll get more for next week. I can't possibly use 3 double downs in one match. I might not use any. It really depends. We'll see. You only get 1? I can only use my oil vial once? Is that what that means? Or is it once per game? So I'm a little confused, to be honest with you. Or relics. I didn't mean to go into this. It's worded real weird. Like, it says 1 per match, but then it says 1 use total. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I see the relic. Okay. I'm still finding a match. Good. It didn't screw that up. Yeah, it's interesting. I wish that I would actually get Slug's Riptide Rumble. What are you gonna do? A lot of these challenges are just like hard to get. Like, I don't play a lot of heroes that use them. Like the Rising Tide. It's just like... That's just like a weird tree that I'm not a fan of. Realistically speaking. I don't know. I don't play Battle Cup, which is my fault, of course, but still. I don't play a lot of Kunkka, and I'm not going to. I don't really want this ogre anyway. I think it looks kind of bad, but a set's a set. I'll take it. OD. It only plays the sound when you come out to the menu too, which always gets me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to bother, especially since we don't have that long left. But I don't know. It's tempting. I don't like this Battle Passes set of challenges. The last, Battle Passes and Compendiums, the challenges, I thought were much better. I did more of them. It felt more natural to do them. I still played different heroes. I had fun with it. But, like, now I just never touch them. They just don't really seem like they're matched up as well. That's just me, I'm sure, but I just don't like them. I'm not a fan. Except... ban a hero. Charybdis136, ban a hero. Do not forget to ban a hero. Ban a hero. The hero you shall ban is Tinker.
5 seconds remaining.
You will then go bottom lane. And you will hover over. Try to ban him. You made me do it. You made me freaking do it. What am I doing? That's what I want. Now this might not be, I don't know yet, but might not be a Vanguard game. Yeah, I played a couple of them, and I don't know. I like the other ones better, but it's not too bad. Storm is good against Tinker. And Pudge. And Brood. So here's a little news flash for you. Any hero that is split pushing by themselves and isn't a great fighter hates Spectre and NP, Nature's Prophet. But more Spectre because of how fast it happens. It's Spectre's there. Boom. Broodmother, I guess, doesn't realize what that means for Broodmother, and Broodmother's going to push, and I'm literally going to be there every time. I'm going to save ult for Broodmother late game, mid to late game. I'm going to have Dust. I'm just going to go Hunt, Reality, Dust, Dagger, and Broodmother's not going anywhere, and I'm going to kill Broodmother. That's the plan anyway. Now, granted, the mischance on me kind of sucks. I don't like that. But I'll have her Radiance, and I'll just eat all of her bugs at the very least. I'll get a ton of gold for it. It's too late. It doesn't even matter. I could say I don't like Corvino. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. I'm still going to have a Corvino. He's going to cost me this game. Despite this, I'm probably going to double down because the matchups are great. Venno, it's actually not even a bad match for Venno because of, it's bad against Pudge, but it will stop his blinks. It's okay against Tinker. Just to stop pushes and to press and to do pushes ourselves. And definitely have to do that. I'm definitely confident for this no matter what. I mean, I feel pretty confident because I'm pretty strong against their whole team. I feel confident. I feel it, so I should do it. And since I feel it, I should really go all in. I know I can feel the pain in you, Afro Chick, but I assure you, it's a good idea. Did I good luck have fun? I did. Good. Rinker, it's that new hero. Walking around that tree might have just cost me my block. I guess I don't think so. Why is he laughing? What happened? Did he deny the rune? Please tell me he denied it. I couldn't have. He would have seen it gone. I don't know what happened. Oh, Broodmother. Hello. So, the best thing to do here is Dispersion, because whenever she tries to attack me, she's going to take damage, and she can't afford to very much. She gets HP regen on the web, but she still can't really afford to early level do much to me. She's actually doing pretty good, though. And I'm gonna have to be able to survive Broodmother fights. I don't think a Vanguard's a bad idea. We'll see. I'll just start with a Ring of Health so I can just kind of survive. So many webs. Crystal Man's gonna jungle. That kind of sucks just because I'm here with a enemy who could hurt me. And I lost experience a little bit thanks to her, oh nice, presence. Fortunately, no incapacitating bite yet. I think that's what it's called. The bite. Her poison. I'm getting more last hits than Broodmother is, I think, which is nice. Go ahead, just chill there, Broodmother. I don't care. I don't know, like Gloves of Haste for a Midas or something, which would be madness. It's madness. Definitely gonna get power treads before Vanguard, though. If I get farm versus Broodmother getting farm, it's worth it for me. I benefit. Does have incapacity and bite now. So I didn't even see your thing at first. Let me think about that. So first question. If he goes Maelstrom, he'd actually be doing well. I would appreciate if he went Maelstrom. That'd be cool. As far as Nigma, I think he's still a viable jungler, but you have to have a certain setup for him. This Broodmother actually knows how to push. I'm impressed. I mean, like, actually push. I think Enigma's a good jungler in certain situations. You have to have a team that can support the jungle. The phone's ringing. What? By the way, I missed that. Like your actual phone? Ooh. Scary. Who likes phones? Who has phones anymore? From those level 6, I literally have to be careful now. Did I? Actually. I have some more armor thanks to the power treads. Yeah, he's okay. You just have to be fast and efficient about it. You have to make sure you take the right camps at the right times, essentially. And there's a beeping in my background. Let me stick my ear out. And I will identify what the beeping is. I hope it beeps soon because I don't want to have to sit like this, you know, just wondering.
Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's top tower has
That was good. Worth. Alright. Tread switch. Yeah, I don't hear it. I don't know. You're probably right. There probably is something, but I don't hear it right now. Oh, wow. There's a coffee maker going off now. But I'm sure that's not what you mean. I'd imagine you're able to tell the difference between a coffee maker and other things. Alright, I'm glad I got the Vanguard out of the way. Now I'm not worried about Broodmother killing me. I feel pretty confident that it would take a lot. I will still be, you know... There go your spiders, jerk. It's worth me throwing a dagger to get, you know... 50 gold, 100 gold, whatever. I need help down here. Nobody seems to care. Oh my god. Yes. My god. I cannot believe I'm alive. This is ridiculous. Yes. It might have been a phone or something. I mean, it's possible. Just so we're clear. Could be a phone. I just don't, like, use my house phone. I don't even know where it is in my house. I probably could find it, but I don't know off the top of my head where it would be. It's not even skill. That was just me tread switching and leveling 4 in dispersion. That's why I did it. I didn't know there'd be 3. That's crazy. But I knew eventually people would be coming for me. Inspector. So that was my safety precaution. And fortunately, I'm actually a reasonably high level. I'm a little bit behind Broodmother and Tinker, but I'm doing alright. So now I'll just reap my rewards. Jungle. They failed their gank. 2 people died for it. So now I'll just kill my mud golems in peace. That's so unfortunate. At TP, but it's not gonna do anything. Let's get another level. Get some Desolate. Or Dagger. I'd show up, but it's not going to matter. It's literally just not going to matter. Took like 13 minutes for Broodmother to take a tower, so I'm okay with that. When she comes for tower number 2, I'm going to dagger her whole brood. And I'm going to hopefully get some kills for it. And some, not her, like real kills, but, you know, spider kills. I don't really care. I have a lot of health. I want to make it clear that we do not know where she is. That was huge. I just got 46. I got a couple hundred from the spiders by themselves. And I showed Broodmother basically leave me alone. And she'll probably run from me next time. She learned her lesson. Unless she has friends. Plus, I'm sure my ult scared some other people too. So now I just start leveling up my Desolate. Making farming easier and fighting easier. Because if I had another level of Desolate there, that would have mattered. Once I have Radiance too, she's going to suffer a lot. Because she'll have to buy an MKB if she doesn't want to miss me her spiders will just die around me from both the level 4 Dispersion and the Radiance. So it's going to be a rough time for her. I'm staying around bottom because I feel like that's the biggest threat for Broodmother to go after. But I don't know if that's true.
Back.
Going to stop the spiders again. I'm actually gonna do int to get some extra damage on the wave. The suspect who gets farm. I'm just getting huge. Not an equal level with their Tinker. Almost have Radiance. This is a good timed Radiance too. Probably like 20 minutes I'm gonna have Radiance and the Vanguard. I'll even get a Blade Mail this game. I think after Radiance I might just go Blade Mail. Yeah, Blade Mail seems right. I need stats. Extra health and things. Blade Mail's really cheap too, which is a good item. Oh, hello, Fudge. Actually. Eh. What are you gonna do? Buy TPs. My hero. Actually, is there an emote for this? There must be. That's Spectre with a Radiance in about 20 minutes. That's huge. I'm ready. Like, I'm coming online. Like, I believe in this double down now. The score is relatively even, but I'm tied for the highest level on their team, which, since it's a Tinker, is big. I should not be his level if he's doing his job properly. But I've just been going crazy feeding on spiders and stuff. That's the downside of Broodmother. Once I get Blade Mail, Tinker's gonna really suffer. That's money for me. It's fine. Go ahead, run away. We're on ult for what? To save you? Or Broodmother gets killed. Whichever. I want to wait till I get level 3 ult, if possible. I have to get my Abyssal Blade after this, actually. That's why I needed my Vanguard, especially, because it's going to build into the Abyssal that I need. Blade Mail, then Abyssal. I'll be happy. Pistol's next. Alright, Courier's mine. This will be my level 3 ult as soon as I walk over, and I'll get some stats, which are always lovely for Spectre. Every bit of HP is huge. Alright, that's level 3 ult. That's Blade Mail on me. This is going to be a very angry Broodmother. I'd love a Manta too, but that's just going to take time, unfortunately. I need dust at some point, actually. I'll sell my Quelling Blade and get dust as soon as I'm able, I guess. Spectre needs to be bigger. Axe is so greedy. Ah. Bye, Broodmother. Feed the Spectre more money. Actually, I might consider taking the dagger just because it'll help with clear. Not sure. I think I need to health to survive, but dagger's really good. You know? That's money for me. Thanks to this being a level 3 ult, it's also up kind of soon. Very helpful. I don't think I can afford to throw daggers that often. That's one of the reasons I don't like it. I like the 400 health because I'm not going to be able to throw a ton of daggers. I also might not be able to get the Scotty that I want. Because I have a space for Blade Mail, which I won't always have, so Not really sure. They're terrified of me, I think. This is farm. Nice, nice, nice. I'll regen fast, no biggie. This is why Broodmother's a huge risk. Wow. What a jerk. Hate that guy, Tinker. I have my Abyssal soon, and then things are going to change. Sell this. Get a Manta. I don't know if I noticed, but like I'm unreasonably fed. This is like ridiculous. What's Tinker at? Yeah, I've now surpassed Tinker by 3 levels. That was unfortunate. I could probably win that fight. Oh, okay. Somebody beat it. Never mind. That's Broodmother and Tinker killing gear. Thanks, try to steal my farm, why don't you? Tinker hurt himself a lot more than he hurt me.
Oh man.
Thought he was that stupid. Who knew? Almost at my Yasha. So I'll put my TPs away for that. I kind of have to. Bye, Tinker. Still dead. Yes! 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 Get wrecked! And a tier 2. Nice.
Radiant structures are fortified. Don't let your middle tower fall.
Turn your dang rings on if you're pushing. By the way, everybody. Turn your dang ring on. Crystal Maiden will die if she goes any further. Good move by her.
Their top tower is under
And that's what I'll do to Tinker every time he shows. Because it's that easy. I love Abyssal Blade. I hit level 25 to get that 400 HP. That'll be a lovely day. Aegis. You should just be able to take this now. Alright guys, this is a double down we're gonna win. I mean, look at this. I got Aegis, I got all these items. It's only 36 minutes in the game. Then I avoided that death. And that's what a friend does. You block.
your bottom tower is under attack.
He denied. Come on. still have it. I still have Aegis. This is a done deal, I think. Let's take it. I don't care. I heard a wonderful sound, which surprised me a little bit because I thought nobody else was. Evil Hamster, you're hosting me with up to 5 viewers? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're actually watching because you can host without watching. It's a thing. But still, all the same, the message has been sent. Hopefully you received that. 5 people, that's great. Usually 5 is what I have normally just from all my little things. Ah, you did. Yes. You're the man. You get to see my double down win as my super fed Spectre. Oh, I have this now too. Manta style. Oh, this game is so over. I like the face too. Unfortunately, it's my last game, so it'll only last for another 5-10 minutes maybe. I didn't get the chance. At work, getting ready for, you know, getting back from work and all that, eating, and then back, I had to stream. Now, how did that hit me and not Venno? That literally just hit Venno directly, and it was on me. That's how I feel that went. Was it, I'm assuming you watched some of it. How did it go? Which teams played today, and how did they do? I hit 4 instead of 5. That was a mistake. I got that anyway. Okay. Sure. Just get rid of the tower so we stop taking all this damage. 16-minute Chi-Chi. That's just meta right now, man. They were okay. Not great. It's a it's Crystal Maiden's weapon, just so you know, but I can totally understand why it reminds you of the Keyblade. Like, I get it. Abyssal Blade! Oh, that's unfortunate. Abyssal Blade! Oh, Broodmother. You're so silly thinking you can take on a Fed Spectre. You're not that tough. The game is super tilting. I mean, I'm coming off, like, losing 200 MMR. But you just have to try to do your best just to stay calm and just ride through it. Because you always go back to a good time, you know? Like, right now, I'm about to win this game, so I'll be up, like, 70 MMR, right? Because I was up 24, so I'll get double this, which is around 50. So, yeah, I'll be up, like, 74, 76 MMR for the day. So, you always get those good days and those bad days. Just gonna kind of bear with it. I'm so happy. Give me that 1500 too. I put my tokens down. I put everything down. Yes. I'm so happy. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It absolutely does. The thing is, you have to understand you're going to lose for any numerous reasons. It can be your fault. It can be someone else's fault. Combination, communication, lack of language. Lump them all together. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. You lost. Think about how you could have done better regardless, even if you weren't the problem, and try to look at it like that. Be like, although my team was terrible, how could I have tried to fix it better than I did or played better to compensate? Because even though your team might be dragging you down, you could just be a better player and carry them to victory anyway. Not always, but generally speaking. So you have to look at it like that, because that's the way that's going to get you to look at things in a more positive outlook. Because Dota is very tilting. You can't look at it negatively, because then you'll just quit Dota. It's brutal. So today, that would be 26 plus 48. For anybody who doesn't know the math, that is 74. That is what I estimated, unless I'm wrong. 74 MMR today. That would put us at 3,262. That is a nice place to be at. So that last match, because I'm always going to give you guys the breakdown. I'll never leave you hanging. So the main reason we won, it is a couple reasons, because we definitely had some other people who were doing good work. This Venno was actually good. He knew what he was doing. He pushed, he slowed people, and he made his job to basically let me and Queen of Pain catch up to people and kill them. Now, Queen of Pain didn't do as much damage as I might have hoped, but that's fine. Venomancer was doing fine. Even the build wasn't too greedy. The Axe is a little greedy, but the Shadow Blade and the Force Staff are mostly to move around, and the Veil helps a lot of us, especially my Radiance. So I have no problems with the way Venom played. They actually had an advantage here, and this is where Broodmother was really killing people, killing Crystal Maiden instantly, and Tinker was killing people. And then everything came online. Me, Queen of Pain, all that. So my farm was always really, really good, and it went kind of out of control near the end. Although Broodmother was keeping mostly up with me, the problem is that Broodmother is never going to be able to take a Spectre who's fully farmed. You do have lifesteal, a lot of it, and a lot of damage. But I'm going to have 3 of myself, even if she built Manta, it doesn't matter, who all desolate. And has so much pure damage, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to bash. I have a basher, of course. And in the end, Spectre's just going to do more damage. And the ult just helps me get to wherever I need to be. I can escape. I have Dagger to slow Broodmother. And the mischance hurts, but I could have just built an MKB if Broodmother was really being a pain. It's going to be close, but she's never going to be able to take me in the long run. And I can just kill the whole team. I don't even have to fight Broodmother. I just ult and leave. Like, I'm not going to be here anymore. Which is great. Queen of Pain was actually doing quite reasonably the whole game. I appreciate that. Venno actually did great in the off lane. I have to, commend... Actually, I have to tip somebody. If I was going to tip anybody, I'd probably tip... Yeah, I guess I'll tip Venno. He deserves it. I have to give him props. He did a good job in the off lane, especially considering that their safe lane was Morphling and Pudge, which is rough. But Venom made it happen. Crystal Maiden kind of ditched me, but the good thing is that Broodmother being against a Spectre is just a bad lane for Broodmother. So Broodmother gets really good harass for the first couple levels, but then Spectre can just say, look, attack me. If your spiders help you, I'll kill all of them and gain all of that gold. And it'll pretty much nullify my chance of death. It's not worth it, which is exactly what happened. Fed tons of spiders to me, got me way more fed than I should have been, and it didn't work out for Broodmother because Broodmother had to tiptoe around us. Queen of Pain obviously won. Well, they actually evened out mid. They both got a lot of farm. The only problem is that Tinker maintained farm and Queen of Pain didn't, so Queen of Pain went down here while Tinker went up there. That was one of our bigger problems that we had to overcome, is that Tinker was getting a lot of kills in this area until he kind of petered out there. And Queen of Pain, on the other hand, didn't get enough kills until later when she started rising again. That was one of our struggles. But I had enough farm to counterbalance that and pretty much fight against the fact that 2 of their top people had a lot of money. I was actually even with Broodmother for a while, until the end, when I just destroyed. But it's okay. So let's look at Broodmother's items, because I'm really curious. So Soul Ring is normal. This isn't bad. It's just to cast more. It just makes it easier. A Hand of Midas is greedy. Broodmother did not have that good of a lane. I would not have bought a Hand of Midas, and I think it's one of the reasons that Broodmother did it as poorly in lane and fed me so many spiders. If Broodmother had been more aggressive and bought something like the Echo Saber earlier, Boots earlier, I actually might have died that time I was ganked. So this is a huge mistake. I probably would have died otherwise. Deso is for pushing. It helps fighting too, but it's more of a pushing item for Broodmother. I didn't really see Broodmother effectively pushing because I'm Spectre. This is not what you buy against a Spectre, because I'm going to be there. I'm going to always come to every push you do, and I'm going to kill you or push you away. A Blink Dagger is ridiculous. I don't get this at all. Broodmother's already very mobile, and we have poison damage, so when is she going to be able to use it? And I have a Radiance. When are you going to be able to use it? And damage over time, when are you going to be able to use it? It's just, that's a stupid item. I honestly blame Broodmother for this loss. It's ridiculous. And especially since Broodmother picked after I picked. BKB's fine. I totally support the BKB. She needs it. And Orchid just feels a little bit late. I mean, Broodmother needed to be Orchiding people way earlier, but decided not to, and I really think that's what really cost them the game, is the order of items and some of the items they bought. Cut out the Midas, cut out the Blink, move the items around, it would have been much better. Pudge built pretty normal, didn't get a chance to buy Blink. Tinker built pretty normal for a burst build, which I understand why he would. Morph built a right-click build and never really came as online as he would have liked, but he was okay. He knew what he was doing. Mirana went greedy with the Ags, and it didn't really pan out because it didn't happen fast. kind of sucks for Mirana. In summary, it's basically the fact that our lane, Broodmother did a bad pick, a bad build, and then they didn't help Broodmother almost at all. There was only like one gank or a second attempted that really didn't turn into anything. And it gave me too much money early on. Like way too much early on. In addition to that, they have no other good carry. Other than Broodmother, their best carry is Tinker and Morphling. And Morphling suffers because Morphling can't solo me. Morphling can't really solo Monkey King very easily. And Morphling suffers from being slowed. He doesn't do very well with slows. He can escape, but he can't fight. Tinker's good, but I counter Tinker as well. Like, literally, you saw the Tinker spawns. TP'd to bottom lane. Ult, Abyssal Blade. Tinker's dead. End of story. And that would have kept happening for the rest of the game. There's no way Tinker can stop me. I will always kill Tinker for the rest of the game once I have my Abyssal Blade and I have ult. Every time I want to, he will die. And even if I, adding in other items, in case he somehow gets away and tries to cast other spells, I have a Blade Mail. Go ahead, laser me. Like, you're doing more damage to yourself. Radiance hurts you. I have a Mantis Style if I really had to do something else. I have Dagger. He's just going to die. So I don't want to, beat a dead horse, but it was just bad picks. Bad responses. I picked Spectre to counter them, and then they picked another thing I counterpick. So that's what they should have expected. But I'll leave it at there. I gained 74 MMR, leaving me at a 3,262, which I love. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. If I can click this.